The rule of thumb is twofold. First, the role of the thumb is to mute the low E string whenever it's not in the chord, as in the case of a C chord, where the C that should be the bass note and the lowest note in the chord is on the fifth string. So there's really no role for the low E string in the C chord with this fingering. We could add it as the fifth, that's another story. But with this normal fingering of C, we really don't want the E string to sound. So rather than not strum it, we strum it anyway and just mute it. We just gently let the thumb rest on the E string. That's all. Don't squeeze, don't put any pressure. Just let the thumb drop on the E string like that, and it will mute it, silence it. You'll get a thud, but you'll never hear the thud over the other 5 strings. And you won't hear the wrong note in the bass either. You'll hear the right note in the bass. The role of thumb will make sure that you always have the right note in the bass. The thumb is the policeman of the low E string. Now, I said twofold, meaning there's a second role for the thumb, and that role is to actually play notes, actually squeeze them. Low F, F sharp. It's almost always going to be one or the other, first fret or second fret, that you're going to be asked to use your thumb on. Although when we go into bar chords and movable chords and partials, you'll be doing it all the way up the neck. The role of thumb is to mute all A chords, all C chords, and B7, and to play the low E string, either on the first fret or second fret, for all F chords, D minor chords, and D major chords. Following the role of thumb will infuse your first position chord play with a clean, solid note in the bass all the time. And you'll never have that horrible out of tune note